Hark, Petruchio, she says she'll see thee hanged first.
Is this your speeding? Nay, then good night our part.
Be patient, gentlemen, I choose her for myself. If she and I be pleased, what's that to you? 'Tis bargain twixt us twine be alone. That she shall still be courteous in company. I tell you, 'tis regrettable to believe how much she loves me. Oh, the kindest Kate! She hung about my neck, and kiss on kiss she vied so fast, protesting oath on oath that she in a twinkle she won me to her love. You are novices. 'Tis a word to see how tame when men and women are alone. A mere cockrange can make the courteous shrew. Give me thy hand, Kate, and I will undo Venice, to bar our peril. Against the wedding day, provide the feast, father, and bid the guests. I'll be sure my Catherine shall be fine.
I know not what to say, but give me your hands. God send you, Petruchio. 'Tis a match.
Amen, say we. We will be witnesses.
Father and wife and gentlemen, adieu. I will to Venice. Sunday comes apace. We will have rings and things of fine array, and kiss me, Kate. We'll be married on Sunday.
Was ever a match clapped up so suddenly?
Faith, gentlemen, now I play a merchant's part, and ventured madly on a desperate mart.
'Twas a commodity lay fretting by you. 'Twill bring you gain, or perish on the seas.
The gain I seek is quiet in the match.
No doubt, but he's got quite a catch. But now, Baptista, your younger daughter, now is the day we've long looked for. I'm your neighbour, and will suit her first.
And I am one that loved Bianca more than words can witness, or your thoughts can guess.
Youngling, thou cannot love so dear as I.
Greybeard, thy love doth freeze.
But thine doth fry. Skipper, stand back, 'tis age that nourisheth.
But youth in ladies' eyes that flourisheth.
Continue, gentlemen. I will compound this strife. This deeds must win the prize, and he of both that can assure my daughter greatest dower shall have my Bianca's love. Say, Signor Gremio, what can you assure her?
First, as you know, my house within the city is richly furnished with plate and gold, basins and jewels to lay her dainty hands, my hangings all of time-radiant tapestry. In ivory coffers I have stuffed my crowns, and cypress chests my raised counterpoints. Costly apparel, tents and canopies, fine linen, turkey cushions, bosh with pearl, valance of Venice, gold and needlework, pewter and brass, and all things that belongs to house or housekeeping. Then at my farm I have 100 milch keen to the pail, 60 fat oxen standing in my stalls, and all things answerable to this portion. Myself and struck in years, I must confess, and if I die tomorrow, 'tis hers. If whilst I live, she shall only be mine.
That only came well in. Sir, list to me. I am my father's heir and only son. If I may have your daughter to my wife, I'll leave her houses 3 or 4 as good, within rich Pisa walls, as any one old Signor Gremio has in Padua, besides 2,000 ducats by the year of fruitful land, all which shall be her jointure. What, have I pinched you, Signor Gremio?
2,000 ducats by the year of lad. My lad amounts to not so much at all. That she shall have besides an argosy that is now lying in Marshall's Road. What, have I choked you with an argosy?
Gremio, 'tis known my father hath no less than 3 great argosies, besides 2 galliasses and 12 tight galleys. These I will assure her, and twice as much whatever thou offerest next.
Nay, I will offer it all. I have no more, and she can have no more than all I have. If you like me, she shall have me and mine.
Why then, the maid is mine from all the world. By your firm promise, Gremio is outvied.
I must confess your offer is the best, and let your father make her the assurance. She is your own, else you must pardon me. If you should die before him, where's her dower?
That is but a cavil. He is old, I young.
And may not young men die as well as old?
Well, gentlemen, I am thus resolved. On Sunday next, you know, my daughter Catherine is to be married. Now on the Sunday following shall Bianca, a bride to you, if you make this assurance, if not to Signor Gremio. And so I take my leave, and thank you both.
Adieu, good neighbour. Now, I fear thee not. Sir, young gamester, your father were a fool, to give thee all in his waiting age. Set under thy table. To't, a toy! An old Italian fox is not so kind, my boy.
Vengeance on your crafty withered hide. Yet I have faced it with a card of 10. 'Tis in my head to do my master good. I see no reason but suppose Lucentio must get a father, called supposed Vincentio, and that's a wonder. Fathers commonly do get their children, but in this case of wooing, a child shall get a sire, if I fail not of my cunning.